What up, green kitties? Meow, meow. Hi, guys. So, I haven't been on here, doing my videos, but it's the beginning of the year, and I really want to start taking my YouTube seriously. Okay. Um, you know, my old heads know I'm still drinking my shakes. Anyways, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Um, yeah, I do want to say Happy New Year. Happy 2023 to all my new heads and hopefully my new people that are watching me. Happy New Year. I don't know if you guys have any, um, you know, things that you guys are working on this year. If you are, leave them down to me in the comment. Let me know. Let's see if ours match up. Um, what else I want to say? Hopefully everyone had a good new year. It is now the 6th. Today will make the 6th of 2023, 6 days into the year. So far, so good, with me. My kids are good. So I just want to kind of give you guys a little update. Also, I want to talk about R. Kelly. Just only because I just got done watching the last of the Surviving R. Kelly. You know how they did the recap or whatever, like the recap, and then ended it with everything. So I had some thoughts and opinions on that, and I wanted to share it with you guys, right? What else? And that's really about it, and give you update, as I said, right? I'm going to start being more consistent. I always say that. I think I've been saying that since I started. But my life is always either busy or I don't know. One thing I heard about, YouTube when I did my research was, to get followers, you really must be consistent, have good content, and all of those things. And I don't really have much of none of that, right? Okay, I'm a very busy person, and I believe once I start doing it, I can get good content because I do have a full life, and shit, I'm black. We always got some good content, okay? Even when we don't even expect it. You hear me? So that ain't really, no problem, I don't think. I just got to learn how to really do my stuff. But I told myself I really want to take it seriously, for real. Not only because of the money, but definitely, I want a piece of that pie. I want a piece of that pie. But not only because of that, but I just feel like my life is worth seeing. I think that the things that I've learned is worth sharing. Um, my life is not my own. I think that the things that I go through, whether it's good, bad, my thoughts, whatever, I think it will help people, as well as help myself. I love going back and looking at my videos and seeing, where I was and where I am, and whatever. So I love it, for me as well. And then I love sometimes when I was kind of doing it a little bit more, I used to do a nice amount of engagement with my subscribers, and I haven't been on so long, so I don't know if my old heads are still here or not, or what's going on. I really don't know, but we'll find out. Okay. Excuse me, looking like what's that boy name on New Jack City that Chris Rock played? What's his name, y'all? I cannot think his name. Sorry if I look like that, okay? What was what was Chris Rock's name on that movie? Y'all put it down in the comments because I can't remember. But it was so fucked up ass name, and I may look like that right now, right? No teeth in my goddamn mouth, and my face. I already told you I'll be picking my face and stuff, but I'm working on it. It's a new year. I went and got some good bleaching cream. I got some good wipes. I just got some good things because I don't have bumps and I don't have bad skin, but I'm a picker. So I'm a picker and I bruise. So these are bruises from me picking my face. No, I don't do drugs, bitches. But when I'm heavily stressed or thinking about something or whatever, I'll just be doing this, and because my skin is really sensitive, I bruise like that, or I'm always like this, and and here come a bruise. So I'm not going to do that anymore, number one. And number two, it doesn't take long for me to bleach this off my face. It doesn't take long. In like a couple of days, it'll be gone. So I didn't go have the stuff, but now I went and got it. I'm like, you know what, let me get my face together, okay? My God, or you already ain't got no teeth in your mouth. Now you wanna, you know what I'm saying, have blemishes and shit in short hair? Pick a struggle. Pick a fucking struggle. So I decided to go handle my business. So I got the stuff I need. I started yesterday. So within a couple of days, we should see all this clear up as well as this. But anyways, and those are for the nosy bitches, okay? You guys know, sometimes I'll come on here looking like a beautiful person, queen, okay? And then sometimes I just come and be regular because that's who I am. You know what I mean? If I'm pretty that day, then I'm pretty. If I'm look like a smoky, then I'm smoky. What, you know, fuck it. But anyway, so let's give update. That's what we're gonna do first. I don't know how many videos this is gonna be, but it is 1 o'clock in the a.m., 1 o'clock in the morning. My whole house is asleep. My children is asleep. My husband is asleep. My dogs are asleep. And so I said, you know what? Let me do my video. It's the beginning of the year. I said I'm going to start on it. So let me just do it, you know. Hopefully I got good light. I just have my kitchen light on. I'm in my kitchen. I just have my kitchen light on. I didn't turn on the other light because that's just too bright at 1 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully this is okay. It's a little dark, but y'all can see me. Anyway, so let's give an update, right? So today, let's just start what I did today. So I got a dog. Well, you guys know I have two Rottweilers. I had one Rottweiler I got for my husband's birthday 2 years ago. And for Christmas, for the ones who do follow me, I got my kids another Rottweiler for Christmas. And this Rottweiler I got from the shelter, okay? The first one I got, I went to a breeder. You know what I'm saying? So I got papers on that one. I went to a breeder. I got it when it was 25 days old. I kind of have footage on here if you guys want to go back and see. Her name is Sadie, okay? And we've had her. She's 2 years old, a beautiful, beautiful baby. And so I was not looking to get another dog. I have a Maltese, toy cup Maltese. So I was not looking for another dog. I realized I am not a dog person. I like dogs, but I'm really not a dog person. So, but my daughter wanted a cat. Now, mind you, I'm not a cat person either. I'm more of a dog person than a cat. Never thought about getting a cat. Never been interested in a cat. No real reason. I just didn't grow up with cats. That's just not how my family grew. We grew with dogs, you know. But my daughter was really wanting a cat, so I said, well, okay, you know, for my kids, I'll do almost anything. So I said, and I'm in California right now. You guys know I have a house in California and I have a house in Vegas. But I'm in California, and in California, they don't have pet shops that sell cats. I'm like, what? So everybody was telling me to just go get one from the shelter or something. I'm like, okay. So I pull up a shelter. I go and I get her a cat. Now this is before Christmas, y'all. It's for her birthday, November. I get her a cat. I don't know nothing about a cat, but when I went there, it seemed like this cat was a good cat. You know, I was learning all the little, you go like this, and they'll put their head down if you want them to touch you, this and that. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I can fuck with a cat. I go to Target, go buy all the cat shit, and, you know, all the whatever, houses, and for him to jump up and all this shit, right? Never had a cat, never knew nothing of it. Nice cat. So I surprised her with it. She named it Lovely. It was a pretty good cat. Now, what I did not know about cats is that they climb on every fucking thing. Now, I didn't have a problem with him climbing on his shit that I just purchased him, okay? But I damn sure had a problem with him on my countertops, on my top of my refrigerator, in my cabinets. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. I don't know if white people watch me or not, but I'm not a white person. I don't think, you know, cats should mix in with in the kitchen. You know, I just don't think that any animal should have all range of the house. I just don't think that. I think that's very disgusting. And yeah, so I didn't know cats do all that, right? So when I find out, I'm pushing the cat off the. I'm just, you know, boom. I'm just throwing it. I'm pushing it. You get the fuck off my countertops. Are you crazy? You feel me? I pay a lady 2 times a week to clean my house. You think I'm finna motherfucking have you come on this motherfucking table and shit? Hell no. Hell no. I got a poodle and I don't let my poodle move around this motherfucker. You hear me? So, so, uh, so as I'm pushing her down every time I see her, I guess you're not supposed to do that with cats. They start getting scared or they stop liking you. Because she liked me. She fucked with me, right? After I start pushing her ass down and start spraying, then I start going on the internet and seeing how the fuck can I get this cat to stop getting on top of my shit, right? And so they're telling me to spray lemon air freshener and try to get something that is called that will direct the cat to its place. I did all that, so I guess the bitch stopped liking me, right? So to make a long story short, when she stopped liking me, she started hiding and going under the bed like I was violating her. So I got mad one day and left the door open and let her run out. She for the first day or two, I didn't think she was coming back. They like, watch, that cat coming back. You fed her. That cat I'm like, no, that cat ain't coming back. So I have cameras, and I would see the fucking cat. But I had told my daughter that she ran away. So I'm trying to not let my daughter see the motherfucking cat. Her heart is broken. I'm like, I ain't fucking with cats because I can't deal with cats on my countertops and in my kitchen and in my cabinets. I can't do that. I don't give a fuck how clean they are. They're like, oh, cats are clean. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I got something for her to climb on, and it ain't in my kitchen. Now my couch, she was fucking my couch up too. My couch, I didn't care so much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care so much about the couch, but I did care on these countertops when my kids are eating. She would just on it. I'm like, oh hell no. Nah. Dogs don't do that. Dogs may look at you, you know, kind of step back, but this, I'm like, oh fuck no. So anyway, moving on. So this really hurt my daughter. I didn't know it was gonna hurt her that bad, y'all. I thought she was gonna get over it. I told her I'd get her anything else, any other animal. Let's try another one. You know what I'm saying? They have had rabbits, dogs, all type of shit. So I said, you know, let's get something else. So it really hurt her. I said, you know what? It really did hurt her. So I said, you know what? Let me go get her another cat. It's Christmas time coming. You know, she's my only little girl. I have 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have her own. Any parent that has multiple boys, you already know that what a little girl go through. You know what I'm saying? My boys they have things in common. You know, it is what it is. She's the third wheel, basically, you know. So I wanted her to have something special. So I went back to the pound to get a cat. Now, everybody would say, they going to put you in jail. Keep going and get these goddamn cats. And I was, so whatever. So when I go there, it just seemed like around that time in December, everybody was getting cats, okay? It seemed like it was no more cats. I'm like, God damn, right? I come up with an idea now. Everybody want the fucking cat. So I don't know what made me go down. You know, when you go to a shelter to get to certain places, the animals, you got to walk by some animals. And I seen a Rottweiler. And that's very weird to see. Not weird, but unfamiliar to see a Rottweiler in a shelter. Especially he was 7 months old. You know, normally people, because they're kind of expensive. I think my Rottweiler was like $3,000. Like, they're pretty expensive. So I saw it. I loved it. I came home, showed my husband to make sure he was good with it, because I don't fuck with dogs. Meaning, I don't feed them. I buy the food, but I don't feed them. I don't clean shit. I don't do none of that. So I call him the groundskeeper. So I had to make sure he was going to be okay with taking care of another dog, because that would make 3 dogs. I had 3, but I gave one of my sister, and then I only was left with 2. So, baby, how you feel about me bringing another dog? Because the cat, he wasn't cool with, but then, you know, for my daughter, he like, okay, cool, I'll take it. We ended up really liking the cat until the cat pissed me off. So, anyway, I I see the dog. I get the dog, I think for $100 and some. I get the dog. He gives me the record of the dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So, but when I brought him home, he was coughing. But it was nothing saying anything was wrong with him. You know, I didn't get him. They have like a little medical ward. I didn't get him in a medical area or anything. So, but he's coughing. And like, but he's coughing like he's choking, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So anyways, I'm trying to acclimate my dog with this other dog, right? If you watch my videos, you see that they really not getting along, but they end up getting along. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they end up getting along. Some days later come, now my dog got the coughing. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm feeling all devastated because it sounds horrible, y'all. It sounds like the dog is choking. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope I didn't, bring my dog back anything. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, I should have stayed in my own business. Here I go thinking, my other dog needs somebody to play with and stuff like that. So I take it today to the pet clinic, and it's called cage cough or shelter cough or something like that. And that's when it's airborne, and you get it when you're in a kennel cough, I believe that's what it's called. And so my new dog came with it and gave it to her. So I had to pay $350 because I don't know if I'm the only person that don't have insurance for my animals, but I don't. I don't. So don't judge me. But I'm gonna get some insurance now that I got 3 dogs. I need some insurance on these fucking dogs. But so I had to pay out of pocket. I had to get antibiotic and some other type of shit, and I had to double do it. So it came out to be like $350 because one dog was $170, the other dog was like $170, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I went and go do that. Now, mind you, our dogs are kind of big. I had to fit me, my husband, my 3 kids, and the 2 goddamn dogs in my Range Rover. Range Rovers are not that big, and they're very snug. So, it is hell, and I gotta go a little distance. Not too far, but I gotta go a pretty good distance. So we finally make it there. I call the people, they, do their thing and come back out, whatever. So now, mind you, I ain't never had a dog that been sick. So when they give me all these pills and shit, I'm like, what? How the fuck I'm supposed to, what do I do? Mix it in their food or something? So the man like, nah, you can try to put it behind his tongue and then blow in his nose and shit. And I'm like, and then he said, or you can get some dog treats. I said, that's what I'm gonna do. What the fuck? I ain't doing all that. So I go get the dog treats. I put the medicine in the dog treats, and that worked out amazing. I'm glad he gave me a alternative, because that first way, I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't see it. But this way was much easier. And so he said within a couple of days, the dog should be feeling better. So that was what my beginning of the year consisted of, taking care of my dogs. What else did I do? My kids go back to school Monday, the 9th. So I went grocery shopping just for school, straight school. So I went and got chips, big, the different type of assorted chips and snacks and drinks and, Lunchables and yogurts and Jell-O and all those things. I'm getting prepared for them to go to school this week coming. So I went to the grocery store, which I don't like going to the grocery store, but I went to the grocery store. I went and got everything that I needed. I went to the beauty supply store because my daughter has to get her hair done. My daughter and my son, and my other son, got to get their hair done, and I have to get some shoes for my baby boy. Just kind of, get everything together so they can be fresh into the new year going to school. So that's what I was kind of getting it done, kind of getting everything situated, right? And And that was kind of what my day consisted of. That was it. I kind of relaxed, handled my business, got home, bathed the kids, fed them dinner, let them use their tablets and phones, and it was time for them to go to sleep. And I just kind of relaxed and did some paperwork, and I said, well, you know what, let me make a video. I haven't made a video in a minute. So that's my today. That's what I did today. And tomorrow I'm going to try to file my taxes. Okay, I want that tax money. I normally file in December, but I don't know why I'm moving so slow with filing my taxes. Usually I'm in that thing, you feel me? But I don't know why I'm moving so slow. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to go file my taxes tomorrow. Yeah, cause I need that money. I need that money. You hear me? What else? So that's pretty much it about that in my day. So let's give up the life update. So I know I told you guys I have some things in the work that I was doing, and I wasn't really ready to talk about it due to people watch my channel, and I didn't want anybody to mess anything up for me. Well, I have been taking courses and classes, and it's done with getting a group home. I'm opening up a group home, okay? So that's what I've been doing, and it's done. Now I can talk about it. The group home isn't done, but all the paperwork, all the certificates I needed, meeting the social worker, because I'm doing it from the state. I'm not doing it from an agency, because I don't want just foster kids. I want it to be a group home. So I went the group home way. They will be kids and teenagers and things like that. And so that is new for me. I have been dealing with that since I want to say I started everything in June. I started in June, and I licensed this house that I live in, and then my grandmother lives around a corner from me, and I licensed her house as well. So I did that like that, so it can be looked at as one house. Because when you open a group home, you can only have so many people. And so because I'm fortunate to have many homes, I wanted it to be looked at as one. So it took a little longer. It took a lot of work because my grandmother's house has been lived in for a very, very long time. So it was a lot of stuff that I had to throw away. I mean, it was so many things that we had to do. The state really, when they start doing it, it's called homestead. When they start really doing that process, they are picky about everything. If anybody want to know details of how to do it, what I did, what it looked like, what's the experience, if you're interested in foster care, daycare, because I also was doing my daycare as well. I'm going to have my daycare as well. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do daycare and group home all together, but why I said, you know what, while I'm doing this, let me get my daycare license as well. And see how it go. So that's what I've been doing. I had to get fingerprinted from the state. It was just a lot. And because I lived in Las Vegas, they had to check me, from Las Vegas, making sure I don't have any record, which, praise the Lord, I don't. My grandmother, me and her is doing it together. I have her doing it with me. She's 80, y'all. She's not getting kids. But I had her do it with me because she's a LVN. She's a nurse. And I am trying to get special need kids. And so as long as you have a head person in your home that's a nurse that's able to get fingerprinted, then you'll be able to get them. So that's why I did it like that. So that is the plan of this year. I am opening up my group home. We're done with the process. That part is done. It was a lengthy process, and you go through a lot of people in this process, but this process is done now. And so now I've met my social worker. At the end of it, you'll meet your own personal social worker who will then call you and say da 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 da, and then whatever. So we're here. We're there now. But I'm not going, so I can get a call any day now. I got my bunk beds, and I'll show you guys what my house look like now. I can be more open. I couldn't then because I didn't want anybody to be, you know, trying to stop my flow. You know, sometimes you got to move in silence, you know, but now everything is done. Nobody can, you know, put no dirt on my name, you know, or do anything malicious or whatever, you know. So I am not starting my group home until I want to say March. So if they do call me for kids, I'm going to turn them down. Only because I have a lot to do with myself before I get kids. So my mouth, I'm going to move on now. So that's been the secret. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to continue doing my Airbnb in Las Vegas, and I'm going to do my group home here. I will now start telling you guys what it looked like when a call comes through. I'll be more open with you guys if you guys are curious to know how this thing work, if you want to do it, okay? And why I chose to do it through the state and not the agency way. So, okay, so I'm not starting right now. My paperwork is done. I'm licensed. I'm good. But I'm not taking any kids until like March. Now, the reason why I'm not taking any kids until March is because my mouth, it needs to get taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I've held off a lot. I let the doctor or the dentist man do what he do. I kind of been, you know, not really tripping on it. Plus the death of my grandfather. But it's time now. You know, I am starting more businesses, and I need my teeth in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's just period. I never expected not to have no teeth in my mouth. When I came to the dentist, I had teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to make part 2, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Because I can't remember what I do. I normally go on. I guess when I watch my other videos, I'll see my time. Because I don't know. But I don't want to not be able to post it. So part 2 of the update. All right. Bye.